I'm going to throw a little teaser in here about what I worked on today because, ooh, I was excited. This is like part of my favorite part. I'm giving away my favorite part. Okay, now you got to check out the rest. All right, colors. Y'all want some colors? Let's see, take, what is this, 32 now? I don't know. Okay, so I'm using the mix as my, oh gosh, now I can't even talk. You know, that stuff that you put on the bottom or mix up with the paint, you know, that stuff. Oh, I'm having one of those kind of days. Any rate, so I use the mix for all my colors. This happens to be Amsterdam white. Let's see if I can push through this. Okay, so I've got Amsterdam Reflex Rose, which is my really bright yellow, pink. See? Having trouble talking. That's pink. Okay, let's go with the yellow since I talked about yellow. And I've got Primary Elements Daffodil. Let's see what else I got in there. I've got Primary Element Boysenberry. Let's see. I've also got Quinacridone Magenta from Golden. And I've got a blue in here. That's Golden Prussian Blue. I've got this mix here, which happens to be Daxing Purple from Golden and Black in there. I think, oh yes, and Extreme Sheen Gold there. So yeah, those are the colors. I know I've got other colors laid out. Don't let that fool you. That's another painting. All right, I'm doing a voiceover here on this little section because I videotaped this during Artapalooza. So I'll put a link in the description below so y'all can check out that show there because it is a collection of artists that come in and we basically, you know, art together and chat together, and it's like a little art party. So I will videotape them so that you can see the process because we can share the screen sometimes. I think it's up to 9 people, but you know, sometimes when you have a screen divided up in like even just 6 artists, you know, it's hard to tell what they're doing. So that's why I'll videotape this. Anyway, I'm messing with acrylic paints. I just wanted to get out there and just play with some colors. And I brought out a collection of brights and some really strong contrast colors. And I was thrilled with the way it turned out on my first pour. And this is my second pour with the same color combination. I just wanted to try a different technique just for fun. But right there that you're seeing the yellow, the oranges, and the that rose color really does nicely together as far as creating a nice glow. And with the contrast color, if you've got a lot more contrast than you do of that bright, it really makes that glow even more. So I really wanted to see what I could do as far as push this a little bit. And I just did a quickie tree ring, kind of maybe a little bit of a sloppy tree ring, maybe a wiggle ring, if you want to call it anything. And decided to start doing some tilt just to see where this was headed. A lot of times I don't have any more of a plan other than what colors I want to play with together before I, you know, start working on my piece. So for me, colors are my inspiration. Right. I did decide to go ahead and add a little bit more. I wasn't sure about what I had on the canvas and so much of the dark purple. So I wanted to add a little bit more color in there. I need to get some more of these reflex colors. They're pretty sweet. All right. Now this one ended up with a lot of really nice layers, really fine details. And I wanted to kind of preserve that. So when I was tilting it, I was hoping to keep the lines
and not lose them too much. This is pretty slow for me. Usually I tilt pretty fast. So I was rather impressed with myself. I really liked the sides, like that left side there with the reflex and the orange and the purple starting to blend together on the outside. I got super excited about that, and I did not want to lose those colors. And I thought they kind of looked like they were on fire a little bit, meaning, so that inspired me to go ahead and start bringing out my leaf blower. And this is thicker paint, so it doesn't blow as easily. So I ended up bringing in some white on the sides to give it just something more to blow with. And it seemed to work. Just something very fluid right next to it. Also, what helps is if you have a little bit more of a dramatic angle, in other words, not directly on top, but almost completely horizontal, that really helps push it across when it's so thick like that. It definitely looks like fire now. Fun. I'll have to do this color combination again. Maybe even do a black in there with those brights. Hopefully it doesn't turn it green. But sometimes black next to yellow will turn the yellow green, so you got to be mindful of that. Little touch-ups on the edges. I'm getting comfortable enough with acrylic pours that I'm starting to play around with them. I'm really comfortable with colors, messing around with colors, so that part wasn't hard for me. But it's just more the messing around with the medium and getting familiar with how the medium works. And that's where my learning curve kicks in. All right, now I go work on the other side. And see how thick that paint is? So with Dutch pours, it's super, super easy because that paint's almost like a water consistency. So it doesn't take much to make it bow. I am loving this. Wait till you see the details of this. And I've got dried results at the end of this video. So check it out because it dried really cool.
All right, let me bring you in for a close-up. Got some bright colors in here. I could not be more happy with that. All right, zoom in. Look at that flame area. Woo! Oh, look at that hair. We're gonna have to do something about that. Let's see. Shh, don't tell anybody. Touch it up, a little bit of paint. Boop, see, one there. Okay. Y'all saw nothing. Okay. So nice little flame area there. Love those bright colors. That turned out really fun. Some of that gold there shimmering. Hi, Zoe. Zoe getting settled underneath the table. Look at all those lines and layers. This turned out really cool. And I'm loving this. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that again. Right there, just that section and the glow. That's fun. Yeah, I'm happy with this. All right, here's the dried results on this one. I am loving the glow in the background on this. Something fierce. This gets me really excited. This is cool. So let me bring you in for a close-up. All right. It's a lot of detail with this. Maybe that's too close, too much texture. I am loving how those colors reacted together. The thing is, literally looks like it's on fire. And all the details in the line, really pretty. Isn't that pretty? That's cool. I'm gonna have to play with that color combination again. Woo! All right, what is your favorite? Do you like the darker colors, the little earthy tones, or do you like the hot, spicy colors? Let me know. All right, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, but definitely hit the bell to get notified next time I put a video up. And check out the links in the description below for my Amazon store where I get my art supplies. I have an affiliates link on there, but not to worry, it doesn't change your price at all. And I get a tiny bit of commission on there. There's also my Etsy store where I've got some art pieces. There we go, I can talk now. At any rate, got art pieces up there. There's some stickers there. And hopefully soon I'll have some t-shirts. So check that out. And also the link for Artists Till Death, because you guys know I get my resin supplies there. But also the glitters and the bling that I use in acrylics are also sold there as well. So, there you go.